Expand your vocabulary with our core 2,000 words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Russian ebook before it's gone. When learning a new language, everyone should have an ultimate goal to work towards. Whether you want to be able to connect with a relative, easily order food while traveling, or go somewhere new, having an end goal for your learning can be very motivating. A popular but challenging goal is being able to speak like a native speaker. It's difficult to measure exactly when you reach this goal, and it's not something you can pick up using textbooks alone. So how do you work on making your speech more natural? That's what we're going to look at today. Here are 3 tips to help you practice talking like a native speaker. Number 1, focus on vocabulary. If your goal is to speak like a native, you might be really focused on speaking quickly or using as many complex grammar patterns as possible. But in our native languages, we're not always trying to speak as fast as possible, and we use complex grammar patterns when necessary, not to show off. Vocabulary, however, is extremely important to expressing ourselves naturally. Your choice of words can reveal a lot about you and your understanding of the language. Most learners have had the experience of using a phrasebook or a dictionary to find a word they want to use, trying the word in conversation, and getting a look of confusion from the native speaker. In some cases, although your word choice may be grammatically correct, the word may be inappropriate for the situation or totally unnatural. This is especially important in business and other formal situations, where the right level of formality and professionalism is key. Being able to understand nuances in vocabulary words can also help you understand relationships between people just by listening to the conversation. Try to listen to many different types of conversations. Listen to how people talk to their friends, their superiors, and in customer service situations. This will give you a better idea of how to talk to others naturally. In some languages, you can omit words from sentences or use more direct communication styles. It's important to be aware of these things so you can apply them yourself. Colloquialisms and slang are also commonly used in most languages. As this sort of vocabulary is always evolving, it can be difficult to keep up with the latest words. Talk with native speakers and consume media in your target language to make sure you pick up these kinds of expressions. Media is a great resource for your learning. Ultimately, knowing the appropriate vocabulary to use for each situation will really help you sound more knowledgeable. Number 2, perfect your accent. With every language, there are unique pronunciation and intonation challenges. Some languages are tonal languages, and a change in pitch can completely change the meaning of a word. Then there's the fact that most countries have multiple dialects, and so people from one area of the country may sound different from those in another. So what is the best way to listen to a wide range of accents and different pronunciations? Video and audio resources are a great way to do this. YouTube is a perfect place to start because people from all kinds of different backgrounds upload videos to the platform. You can watch educational videos, daily life vlogs, cooking shows, a travel series, whatever interests you. Pay attention to the different ways people speak. Everyone is unique. And then practice speaking like them. This kind of practice can help you sound more natural. One note, please be aware of the type of resources you're using. For example, if you find a video where a speaker uses a rare dialect, it might not be a good idea to use that for your pronunciation practice, unless you have a special reason for studying a specific accent. As a general rule, it's best to try to search for practice resources that use a standard form of the language you're studying. Number 3, copy what you hear. Do you remember how you learned to speak as a child? We rarely learned new words just listening to them, or reading after we learned how. When we were little kids, we imitated the sounds we heard by repeating the sounds out loud. While you're talking to a friend, watching videos, or listening to audio in your target language, you can do this to try and replicate the way they speak. Doing this will help you work on mastering the flow of the language, your accent, intonation, and pronunciation. Of course, you might also pick up some new vocabulary this way. Make sure to repeat new words often. It's a great way to make sure you remember them. Try doing this using a number of different mediums and sources. That way, you'll be exposed to the diversity that the language offers and master the fundamentals of pronunciation. For example, you can watch and imitate several different YouTube videos and audio CDs, but try a few different sources, like different creators or different audio types, to make sure you experience a wide range of communication in your target language. If you're using our language learning program, you can even get your own teacher with Premium Plus. Your teacher can answer questions, give assignments, and even listen to your recordings and give you advice on pronunciation. Completing these kinds of lessons with a native teacher can really boost your confidence in your speaking skills. Becoming able to speak like a native is a popular goal for many people learning a new language. It feels great to be able to communicate smoothly, especially when the people you're talking to expect basic level sentences or broken communication. Try using the tips we've shared in this video to work on improving your speaking skills. Of course, it'll take time and persistence, but the reward will be more natural communication. And for even more tips on speaking, check out our complete language learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Get tons of resources to have you speaking in your target language. And if you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Are you struggling to understand conversations in your target language? This video will improve your listening skills using practice dialogues. How do you know if your language skills are improving? Our team of teachers have designed a free quiz to determine your actual learning level. So click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for you. In this lesson, you'll listen to a dialogue with the text. Second, you'll review the key vocabulary, followed by the English translations. And finally, you'll review the dialogue with the text again to master what you learned. First, listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Ника, вы русская?
Нет, я украинка, но живу в России. А вы откуда? Вы американец?
Да, я из Америки.
А из какого штата?
Я родился в Орегоне, но живу в Нью-Йорке.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Русская.
Russian.
Русская. Русская.
And the next one?
Украинка.
Ukrainian.
Украинка. Украинка.
Okay, and the next word?
Жить.
To live.
Жить. Жить.
And the next word?
В.
In.
В.
Okay, and the next word?
Откуда?
From where? Where from?
Откуда? Откуда?
Okay, and the next one?
Из.
From.
Из.
And next?
Какой?
What? What kind? Which?
Какой?
And next?
Штат.
State.
Штат.
And the next word?
Но.
But.
Но.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Ника, вы русская?
Нет, я украинка, но живу в России. А вы откуда? Вы американец?
Да, я из Америки.
А из какого штата?
Я родился в Орегоне, но живу в Нью-Йорке.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Don't forget to click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for your learning level. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson. Are you struggling to understand conversations in your target language? This video will improve your listening skills using practice dialogues. How do you know if your language skills are improving? Our team of teachers have designed a free quiz to determine your actual learning level. So click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for you. In this lesson, you'll listen to a dialogue with the text. Second, you'll review the key vocabulary, followed by the English translations. And finally, you'll review the dialogue with the text again to master what you learned. First, listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Привет, Ника, как дела?
Нормально. Познакомься, это мой папа.
Здравствуйте, я Бен. Как поживаете? Хорошо, спасибо, Бен. Ну, удачного вам дня. Спасибо, вам тоже.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
The first word we have is
Как?
how.
Как? Как?
And the next word,
Дела.
things, goings, affairs.
Дела. Дела.
And the next word is
Познакомься.
get to know. Let me introduce you to.
Познакомься. Познакомься.
And the next word,
Это.
this. This is it.
Это. Это.
And next,
Мой.
my, masculine.
Мой. Мой.
And the next,
Папа.
dad.
Папа. Папа.
And the next word,
Как поживаете?
how do you do?
Как поживаете? Как поживаете?
And the next word,
Хорошо.
okay, good, well, fine.
Хорошо. Хорошо.
And the next one is
Спасибо.
thank you.
Спасибо. Спасибо.
And the next word,
Удачный.
successful, lucky.
Удачный. Удачный.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Привет, Ника, как дела?
Нормально. Познакомься, это мой папа.
Здравствуйте, я Бен. Как поживаете? Хорошо, спасибо, Бен. Ну, удачного вам дня. Спасибо, вам тоже.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Don't forget to click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for your learning level. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Привет всем! Hi everyone, and I'm Katusha. And today we're going to talk about 10 lines you need for introducing yourself. Ta-da-da-dun-ta-dun! Let's begin! Меня зовут Катюша. My name is Katusha. Меня зовут. My name is. So when you meet someone for the first time, as we probably talked about it before, you say your name. We can practice. Hi, my name is Katusha. What's your name? Oh, nice to meet you. Мне лет. I am years old. Maybe you don't really want to discuss your age, but if somebody asks you, you should answer For example, 18. Мне 18 лет. How old are you? Сколько тебе лет? I'm 102 years old. Мне 102 года. Be careful with Russian because as you just noticed, I didn't say лет, but I said года. Years can differ from which numbers do you use. It depends on which age you say. So be careful. Tricky Russian, yay! Мне очень нравится слушать музыку. I like listening to music. So I enjoy or I like is мне нравится. And then you can say what you like. I enjoy playing computer. Мне нравится играть на компьютере. I like going out. Мне нравится ходить по клубам. I like shopping. Мне нравится ходить по магазинам. Or I like you. Ты мне нравишься. Одно из моих хобби чтение. One of my hobbies is reading. Or you can say my hobby is. Мое хобби рисовать. My hobby is to draw. My hobby икебана. Привет! Приятно познакомиться. Hi, nice to meet you. Привет, я Катюша. Приятно познакомиться. So you should try same. You say hello, привет. And then you say your name and then nice to meet you. Приятно познакомиться. The friendly you will be ты, and the polite you will be вы. So when you want to emphasize on someone being friendly and you just met, you say приятно с тобой познакомиться. Nice to meet you as friendly. And nice to meet you as polite will be приятно с вами познакомиться. Okay, so just a small little touch for you. Hope it's gonna be useful. Я из Москвы. I'm from Moscow. Я из Америки. I'm from America. Я из России. I am from Russia. Я изучаю русский в течение года. I've been learning Russian for a year. Я изучаю русский в течение года. Okay, how long have you been studying Russian, huh? I hope you're progressing with me. Я учитель. I'm a teacher. Я твой учитель. Or you can say a feminine way. Я твоя учительница. Я учительница. Я учу русский на RussianPod101.com. I'm learning Russian on RussianPod101.com. Yes, I said it. So you're proud. You just say, oh, I am learning Russian on RussianPod101.com. Of course. Чем ты занимаешься? What do you do? Чем ты занимаешься? Hi, what do you do? Привет, чем ты занимаешься? What do you do can mean what are you doing now, right now? Like you come back home and say, oh, what are you doing kind of thing. Or you can just say like you're asking someone what kind of job, work they're doing in their life. So it can be useful. Okay, so it was 10 lines. You'll need to introduce yourself. So I hope you liked it and please leave me your comments. Nice meeting you and don't forget to subscribe. Пока-пока. What are we doing today? Stick it to my skin. I feel like I'm in a sauna. Hi everyone, it's me Katusha with you and 10 New Year's resolutions. Больше читать. Read more. Больше читать. Read more. Read more is our first suggestion. Читать больше. Бросить курить. Quit smoking. Бросить курить. Quit smoking. If you decide, you can say, oh, next year I decided to quit smoking. В следующем году я решил бросить курить. Выучить что-то новое. Learn something new. Выучить что-то новое. Learn something new. Or you should say, you should learn something new. Come on. Давай, выучи что-нибудь новое. Come on, let's learn some Russian. Кушать здоровую пищу. Eat healthy. Кушать здоровую пищу. Eat healthy. Healthy life, longer life, better life. I would like to eat healthy to live longer. Я бы хотел кушать здоровую пищу, чтобы жить дольше. Меньше пить. Drink less. Меньше пить. Drink less. I think they mean alcohol, right? Yeah. You should drink less, definitely. Меньше пей. Посмотри на себя. Накопить денег. Save money. Накопить денег. Save money. I want to save some money to go to Moscow. Я бы хотела накопить денег, чтобы поехать в Москву. Проводить больше времени с семьей. Spend more time with your family. Проводить больше времени с семьей. Spend some more time with your family. You can say, let's spend more time together. Давайте проведем больше времени вместе. Регулярно заниматься спортом. Exercise regularly. I'm going to gym every day to exercise regularly. Я хожу в спортивный зал каждый день, чтобы регулярно заниматься спортом. Поехать путешествовать. Go traveling. Поехать путешествовать. To go traveling. Or to go for a trip. Поехать в путешествие. Учить русский язык с RussianPod101.com. Studying Russian with RussianPod101.com. Учить русский язык с RussianPod101.com. Studying Russian with RussianPod101.com. Yay! So it's a very important one, so don't forget about this. So repeat after me, and I wish you good luck. See you later, and don't forget to subscribe. It was 10 New Year's resolutions in me, Katisha, with you. Пока-пока.
Are you struggling to understand conversations in your target language? This video will improve your listening skills using practice dialogues. How do you know if your language skills are improving? Our team of teachers have designed a free quiz to determine your actual learning level. So click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for you. In this lesson, you'll listen to a dialogue with the text. Second, you'll review the key vocabulary, followed by the English translations. And finally, you'll review the dialogue with the text again to master what you learned. First, listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Здравствуйте. Извините, можно с вами познакомиться?
Да, конечно. Меня зовут Вероника. А как вас зовут?
Бенджамин. Можно просто Бен.
Очень приятно, Бен.
Мне тоже очень приятно.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Здравствуйте.
Hello.
Здравствуйте. Здравствуйте.
And the next word is
С.
with.
С. С.
And the next word is
Познакомиться.
to meet, to get acquainted, to get to know.
Познакомиться. Познакомиться.
And the next word?
Конечно.
Of course, certainly.
Конечно. Конечно.
And the next word?
Меня зовут.
My name is.
Меня зовут. Меня зовут.
And the next word?
Как?
How.
Как. Как.
And the next word?
Просто.
Simply. Just.
Просто. Просто.
And the next word is?
Очень.
Very. Very much. Really.
Очень. Очень.
And the next word?
Приятно.
Nice. Pleasant.
Приятно. Приятно.
The next word is?
Тоже.
Too. Also.
Тоже. Тоже.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Здравствуйте. Извините, можно с вами познакомиться?
Да, конечно. Меня зовут Вероника. А как вас зовут?
Бенджамин. Можно просто Бен.
Очень приятно, Бен.
Мне тоже очень приятно.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Don't forget to click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for your learning level. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
You are at a train station where you're attempting to buy an express ticket from a ticket machine. Which option should you choose to buy an express ticket? Which option should you choose to buy an express ticket? The option on the bottom left is for an express train.
Скоростной поезд.
You are at a train station where you've just bought an express ticket. Which train car and seat number are you in? Which train car and seat number are you in? The ticket says that you're in train car number 1 in seat 25.
Вагон 1, место 25.
You are at a train station where you're reading the train schedule for an express ticket that you've just bought. On which days are there no express trains running? On which days are there no express trains running? There are no express trains running on public holidays and the third Sunday of every month.
В праздничные дни и третье воскресенье каждого месяца.
You are on a platform at a train station where you're waiting for your train. Suddenly, a message appears on the display. What does the message on the display mean? What does the message on the display mean? The display reads, "The next train will not stop."
Следующий поезд проследует без остановки.
You are at a train station where you're looking for the best exit to catch a taxi. Which exit should you take to get to the taxi rank? Which exit should you take to get to the taxi rank? You should take the east exit in order to get to the taxi rank.
Восточный выход.
Hello friends, my name is Anthony and welcome to Top Words. Today we are going to be talking about the top 10 most common tourist vocabulary. Let's start. And first word, билет, ticket. Ticket, this is a document certifying the right to use something for free. Два билета, пожалуйста. Two ticket, please. Next word, tourist, tourist. Tourist, this is a person who entered surprisingly in tourism. В этом году страну посетило много туристов. A lot of tourists visited the country this year. Next word, путеводитель, guidebook. Guidebook printed the electronic or audiovisual reference book about some city. Перед поездкой в какую-нибудь страну я всегда покупаю путеводитель. I always buy a guidebook before traveling to a country. Next word. Экскурсионный автобус. Tour bus. Tour bus type of bus designed to carry passengers for a sightseeing. Экскурсионный автобус отправляется с Ленинградского вокзала. The tour bus will depart from Leningradsky station. Next word. Храм. Temple. Temple, a cult construction intended to communicate people with a god. Этот храм был восстановлен после пожара. This temple was restored after a fire. Next word. Мечеть. Mosque. Mosque. This is a prayer house for Muslims. Московская соборная мечеть – одна из крупнейших в Европе. Moscow Cathedral Mosque is one of the biggest in Europe. Next word. Церковь. Church. Church and temple are synonyms. For example, a Christian temple is called a church. So the church is the Christian community as a whole and the form of organization of believing Christians. В каждом, даже самом маленьком городе России есть церковь. Each and every town of Russia, even the smallest, has a church. Next word, водопад. Waterfall. The waterfall is the swiftly falling stream of water. Водопаду Кибач посвящали стихотворения известные русские поэты. Famous Russian poets dedicated poems to the Kivach waterfall. Next word, Дворец. Palace. Palace is a large public building, usually distinguished by its architecture. Этот дворец служил резиденцией для императорской семьи более 300 лет. The palace served as a residence for the royal family for over 300 years. Next word. Guide. Guide. Guide human that accompanying tourists or sightseers and explaining that they see. Гид рассказал много интересного об истории города. The guide told us many interesting things about the history of the city. And for today it's all. Thank you so much for watching. Today we talked about the top 10 most common tourist vocabulary. And what kind of tourist words do you know? Write the answers in the comments. And don't forget to check out RussianPod11.com to learn more Russian. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Пока-пока. Bye-bye.
Ника, вы русская?
Нет, я украинка, но живу в России. А вы откуда? Вы американец?
Да, я из Америки.
А из какого штата?
Я родился в Орегоне, но живу в Нью-Йорке. Ника, ты говоришь по-английски?
Немного. Нет, очень плохо. Но я говорю по-немецки.
Правда? Я тоже немного говорю. Совсем немного.
Но ты хорошо говоришь по-русски.
Нет, я только учу.
Здравствуйте, меня зовут Оксана.
Здравствуйте, а меня Эрик.
Очень приятно.
Взаимно.
Бен, кем ты работаешь?
Я экономист. Работаю в банке. А ты?
А я еще студентка. Учусь на журналиста и подрабатываю в кафе.
А ты на каком курсе?
На 5. В этом году заканчиваю.
Здорово. Удачи. Здравствуйте. Извините, можно с вами познакомиться?
Да, конечно. Меня зовут Вероника. А как вас зовут?
Бенджамин. Можно просто Бен.
Очень приятно, Бен.
Мне тоже очень приятно.
Hi everybody, it's me Katyusha. Welcome to RussianPod101.com. Today our topic is 10 ways to motivate yourself when learning Russian. Let's begin. Я представляю, как однажды поеду в Россию или буду там жить. Я представляю, как однажды поеду в Россию или буду там жить. I imagine that one day I'll visit or live in Russia. Я представляю, как однажды я поеду в Россию или буду там жить. I imagine that one day I'll visit or live in Russia. Well, I recommend you start with visiting first. Я также изучаю другие аспекты русской культуры. Так учить язык интереснее. Я также изучаю другие аспекты русской культуры. Так учить язык интереснее. I've studied other aspects of the Russian culture too, which makes it more rewarding to study the language. Я также изучаю другие аспекты русской культуры. Так язык учить интереснее. I've studied all the aspects of the Russian culture too, which makes it more rewarding to study the language. Я люблю находить забавные слова в языке, которые изучаю. Я люблю находить забавные слова в языке, который изучаю. I like to find funny words in Russian. Я люблю находить забавные слова в языке, который изучаю. I like to find funny words in Russian. Пук. Я стараюсь подружиться с людьми, которые говорят по-русски. Я стараюсь подружиться с людьми, которые говорят по-русски. I try to make friends with people who speak Russian. Я стараюсь подружиться с людьми, которые говорят по-русски. I try to make friends with people who speak Russian. Another way of motivating yourself is watching videos on YouTube of people who successfully learned Russian. Мне нравится по-русски заказывать еду в русских ресторанах. Мне нравится по-русски заказывать еду в русских ресторанах. I enjoy speaking Russian to order food at Russian restaurants. Мне нравится по-русски заказывать еду в русских ресторанах. I enjoy speaking Russian to order food in Russian restaurants. Next time when you're in Russian restaurant, try ordering борщ or вареники по-русски in Russian. Good luck! Удачи! Я смотрю русские фильмы и телепередачи и радуюсь, когда понимаю слово или предложение. Я смотрю русские фильмы и телепередачи и радуюсь, когда понимаю слово или предложение. I watch Russian movies and TV shows and enjoy the feeling when I understand a word or sentence. Я смотрю русские фильмы и телепередачи и радуюсь, когда понимаю слово или предложение. I watch Russian movies and TV shows and enjoy the feeling when I understand the word or sentence. Я учу наизусть любимые русские песни и напеваю их все время, с каждым днем понимая все больше. Я учу наизусть любимые русские песни и напеваю их все время, с каждым днем понимая все больше. I learned my favorite Russian songs by heart and sing them all the time. I understand the lyrics better every day. Я учу наизусть любимые русские песни и напеваю их все время. С каждым днем понимаю все больше и больше. I learned my favorite Russian songs by heart and sing it every day. I understand the lyrics better every day. Я ищу рецепты на русском языке и готовлю какое-нибудь блюдо русской кухни каждые выходные. Я ищу рецепты на русском языке и готовлю какое-нибудь блюдо русской кухни каждые выходные. I search for recipes in Russian and cook Russian food every weekend. Another way is cooking in Russian. What can be better? Я ищу рецепты на русском языке и какое-нибудь блюдо русской кухни готовлю каждые выходные. I search for recipes in Russian and cook Russian food every weekend. Я прошу русских друзей советовать мне интересные новости и статьи на русском. Я прошу русских друзей советовать мне интересные новости и статьи на русском. I ask my friends to give me interesting Russian news and other articles to read. Do you have Russian friends? So that's another tip. Я прошу русских друзей советовать мне интересные новости и статьи на русском. I ask my friends to give me interesting Russian news and other articles to read. Пересматривая видео на русском, которое не мог понять раньше, чтобы почувствовать, каких успехов достиг. Пересматривай видео на русском, которое не мог понять раньше, чтобы почувствовать, каких успехов достиг. Rewatch the videos in Russian you couldn't understand before to feel the real progress you've made. Don't forget to check russianpod101.com for more videos and other tools. Пересматривай те видео на русском, которые не мог понять раньше, чтобы почувствовать, каких ты успехов достиг. Rewatch the videos in Russian you couldn't understand before to feel the progress you've made. Well, guys, that's my 10 ways to motivate you learning Russian. I hope it will help you. If you're stuck and you feel you cannot progress, try singing or watching animations. If you have any tips, please share with me and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. See you next time. Пока-пока. Hi guys, it's me, Katyusha. Всем привет! Welcome to RussianPod101.com. If you're new or not new, I still welcome you. Добро пожаловать. Today our topic is 5 most popular Russian bands. Let's check it out. Тату. Тату были очень популярны и за пределами России. Слышал о них? Tattoo was very popular abroad. Have you heard of them? You should definitely check one of their songs like Я сошла с ума, like I got crazy, yeah. They're quite cute. Try singing that. Серебро. Серебро представляли Россию на Евровидении в 2007 году. Серебро represented Russia in 2007 Eurovision Song Contest. B2. B2. B2 – это рок-группа, очень популярная в России, но не думаю, что многие знают их за границей. B2 is a rock band that is very popular in Russia. Ночные снайперы. Night snipers. Ночные снайперы в некоторых песнях использовали стихи Бродского, Ахматовой, Лорки. Ночные снайперы used poetry by Brodsky, Akhmatova, and Lorca in some of their songs. Ария. Арию назвали русскими Iron Maiden. Aria was known as the Russian Iron Maiden. Guys, it was me, Katyusha, and RussianPod101.com with a new topic, 5 most popular Russian bands. Did you like it? Please check out these amazing Russian bands and tell me what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and comment on RussianPod101.com. Пока-пока. See you another time.
Want to speak real Russian from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at RussianPod101.com.
When learning a new language, we sometimes have a hard time with things like procrastination, discouragement, or failure. But don't panic. With a good strategy, you'll be able to overcome these difficulties. Are you ready to discover the 4 habits of successful learners? Number 1, optimize your time. When learning a language, it's important to dedicate time to your studies regularly, even if sometimes it's difficult. You're busy with school, work, family, or friends, but you can spread out your learning throughout the day. Study whenever you have small gaps of time in your busy schedule. This can be when you're on the metro, on your lunch break, or while you're exercising. Our podcast learning format fits perfectly into your tight schedule. Number 2, consistency with your chosen method. There are a lot of options when it comes to courses and learning materials. Switching from one method to another can confuse you and disrupt your progress. Focusing on one learning method will make a difference. Our method has been created and optimized by real teachers, so you can stick to it with confidence. Number 3, use your language background. Many languages share some commonalities. You can find words that look or sound similar, or even share the same grammar structure. A little bit of language background will give you an edge while learning. Number 4, study continuously. People are excited when they start learning a new language. The enthusiasm usually lasts until the first roadblock. This can lead to discouragement and procrastination. But don't burn yourself out. Learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't try to learn it all at once. Break things down into more digestible chunks. Learning step by step might feel slow, but it's an efficient way to learn a language. With patience, motivation, and good resources, you'll master the language. Remember, you can't learn a language overnight, but with motivation and these daily lessons, you'll be on the road to fluency.
Are you struggling to understand conversations in your target language? This video will improve your listening skills using practice dialogues. How do you know if your language skills are improving? Our team of teachers have designed a free quiz to determine your actual learning level. So click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for you. In this lesson, you'll listen to a dialogue with the text. Second, you'll review the key vocabulary, followed by the English translations. And finally, you'll review the dialogue with the text again to master what you learned. First, listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Бен, кем ты работаешь?
Я экономист. Работаю в банке. А ты?
А я еще студентка. Учусь на журналиста и подрабатываю в кафе.
А ты на каком курсе?
На 5. В этом году заканчиваю.
Здорово. Удачи!
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Работать.
To work.
Работать. Работать.
And the next word is?
Еще.
Yet. Still. Else. Also. More.
Еще. Еще.
And the next word?
Студент.
Student.
Студент. Студент.
And the next word is?
Учиться.
Learn. Study. Educate yourself.
Учиться. Учиться.
And the next word?
Подрабатывать.
To work part-time. To make money on the side.
Подрабатывать. Подрабатывать.
And the next word?
Кафе.
Cafe.
Кафе. Кафе.
And the next one is?
Курс.
Course. University year.
Курс. Курс.
And the next word?
В этом году.
This year.
В этом году. В этом году.
Okay, and the next one?
Здорово.
Cool. Great.
Здорово. Здорово.
Okay, and the last word on our list?
Удачи.
Good luck.
Удачи. Удачи.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Бен, кем ты работаешь?
Я экономист. Работаю в банке. А ты?
А я еще студентка. Учусь на журналиста и подрабатываю в кафе.
А ты на каком курсе?
На 5. В этом году заканчиваю.
Здорово. Удачи!
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Don't forget to click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for your learning level. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson. Are you struggling to understand conversations in your target language? This video will improve your listening skills using practice dialogues. How do you know if your language skills are improving? Our team of teachers have designed a free quiz to determine your actual learning level. So click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for you. In this lesson, you'll listen to a dialogue with the text. Second, you'll review the key vocabulary, followed by the English translations. And finally, you'll review the dialogue with the text again to master what you learned. First, listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Ника, ты говоришь по-английски?
Немного. Нет, очень плохо. Но я говорю по-немецки.
Правда? Я тоже немного говорю. Совсем немного.
Но ты хорошо говоришь по-русски.
Нет, я только учу.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Говорить.
To speak.
Говорить. Говорить.
And the next word is
По-английски.
in English.
По-английски. По-английски.
Next,
Немного.
a little.
Немного. Немного.
And the next word is
Очень.
very. Very much. Really.
Очень. Очень.
And the next word is
Плохо.
badly. Bad.
Плохо. Плохо.
And the next word
По-немецки.
in German.
По-немецки. По-немецки.
And the next word
Правда.
the truth. True. Really?
Правда. Правда.
And the next word is
Совсем.
completely. Totally. At all.
Совсем. Совсем.
And the next word
Учить.
to learn. To study.
Учить. Учить.
And the next word
Хорошо.
okay. Good. Well. Fine.
Хорошо. Хорошо.
And the next word
Только.
only. Just.
Только. Только.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Ника, ты говоришь по-английски?
Немного. Нет, очень плохо. Но я говорю по-немецки.
Правда? Я тоже немного говорю. Совсем немного.
Но ты хорошо говоришь по-русски.
Нет, я только учу.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Don't forget to click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for your learning level. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Expand your vocabulary with our core 2,000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Russian ebook before it's gone.